hear it. Oh, 13. Getting ahead of myself. Aha!
Hey, you got the Friday thing going on.
I really do.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Dr. Ryan Berglund to join us shortly for Is It Red? He hasn't been here in a bit. The Bill Squire Friday Get Down.
Oh, yeah.
It's brought to you by Cleveland Whiskey. That is how you finally know that the weekend is officially upon you, when the Bill Squire Friday Get Down. Last year, of course, was the 50th anniversary of WMMS, and so we've continued this tribute to the late, great Murray Saul, who used to do long, extended diatribes on this radio station.
We keep them nice and tight.
Of course.
Tight.
Attention spans being what they are. There's this haunted house that has been getting a lot of viral attention called... It's basically, what is this place called?
I don't even... Is this the one that you get $20,000 to finish?
The McCamey Manor. This is in Summertown, Tennessee. And there are a lot of urban legends about... We had them growing up. You know, every, I think, city has them. They're like...
Yeah, Franklin Castle here in Cleveland.
What was that story?
It's just a super haunted old house.
I don't mean hauntings. I mean haunted houses where they're like, it's $10 to get in, and if you can make your way all the way through... You know, it's a high rise. Because when you're a kid, you go, really? And then you get older and you go, how would they, you get a bit more pragmatic. You go, how would they possibly staff that? That sounds like a real liability issue. Well, this guy has pumped a lot of money into his haunted house. He has them in Summertown, Tennessee, and in Huntsville, Alabama. And this is basically just a...
It's like torture, right?
Yeah, basically, it's to put you to the test. There's basically no way that you're going to finish because I don't think anyone has finished yet.
I don't like stuff like that.
I just don't know why you'd put yourself through this. You have to sign a 40-page legal waiver. And, of course, no one. Listen, any waiver that's longer than a page, you're never going to get paid, right? 40-page legal waiver. So there's all kind, and nobody's going to read that.
So how long do you have to last? Like, you have to last like 24 hours or something like that?
No, you got to make your way through it.
Oh, you got to make your way through it.
You have to be at least 18. You have to sign this waiver that's the size of a small novel. You have to pass a background and drug test and have a safe word. Now, this could all be marketing. What do I know? But
Probably.
It sounds like it's
But nobody
legit.
makes it through, though.
No, he offers $20,000 for whoever can make it all the way through. But he, obviously...
They're allowed to touch you and all that stuff,
all
right?
of it. Yeah, they, I mean, you know, yeah, people that are put in ice water and, you know. So he's stacking the deck in his favor. Obviously, he wants a lot of people coming through, does not want to pay $20,000. Warnings, intense audio and lighting, extreme low visibility, and strobe and fog effects. Damp conditions, very real and graphic scenes of horror. No smoking, drinking, eating, running inside, no touching props or actors. They reserve the right to refuse admission. So it's been getting a lot of attention this week. They offer thousands of dollars to any visitor who can complete what the owner says is a grueling Halloween adventure. He says no one has managed to complete it yet. He posts videos online. The guests sign a waiver saying the thing is all okay. All you have to do to enter is donate a bag of dog food. They said it's physically demanding, but the guy says it's mostly mental. But, you know, there's money there to be won.
I don't like stuff like that. Like when they make you eat stuff or like crawl through a really dark space, like they'll set the... Like if you have to go through a cross space, and then on the other side of the cross space, there's a pool of water you got to swim through, and stuff like that. I'm not with that.
You're gonna tap out. They're gonna make it so difficult and annoying for you that you're gonna tap out. And then when you come out and go, I couldn't make it, they film you and put it online and go, ha, look at this.
Or they'll find like a loophole, like, oh, well, you touched one of the actors when you weren't supposed to. Like, I was in a dark room, I couldn't see. Like, how you gonna tell me I touched somebody?
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna come up with some reason.
Oh, you stepped on the red X that's towards the back. It's pitch black. Well, you stepped on the red X. You don't get your money.
You leaned up against the wall that had an exit door. You're trying to get out.
And who's gonna make a doctor's appointment to get a note that says I can go through this dopey haunted house?
Right.
You got people running around Summertown, Tennessee. You got people running around with no health care. I gotta go to the doctor so I can go to this haunted house.
Trying to get health.
The haunted house is just getting through the town.
Very real and graphic effects. You might be touched, it says.
Might.
You might be touched. Alan, sorry to hear that Poundcake's mom was in such a foul mood. Oh.
Sorry, Mom.
Mrs. Poundcake is my spirit animal, someone else says.
Aw.
See, this is why he's not thinking. Because he should have recorded this interaction with him and his mom. He should have recorded all of it. And we could have played it on the show.
It would have been great.
But he's not thinking about the show. He's thinking about leaving work and going home.
He's thinking about getting done with his experience with his mom, even. He's like,
I was
here's
driving.
your chicken. Bye-bye.
I was driving.
Driving where? No,
Not when you were in Walmart.
Not when you were in Walmart with her and getting the chicken.
Not when I was in Walmart.
That whole thing could have been recorded.
I did not record that.
Man.
But then when she got mad, we were driving home. She was like, "So I heard y'all talking about me," and we were riding in the car. I'm like, "Well, Mom, like, it was topical. Like, it came up. I was doing stuff with your birthday, and you didn't want to go anywhere to eat." She's like, "I wanted to do what I wanted to do. You just couldn't deal with that." I'm like,
"You couldn't deal with that." You're like, "I dealt with it. I ate Subway. What do you want from me?" I heard from Chris, who was our Sonoma County Bureau Chief out in California. He said things are pretty smoky. I work 10 miles south. The big Kincaid fire is going on. One of the many fires that's going on. But that Kincaid fire is the one that's getting all the attention right now. He said he works south of the fire in Santa Rosa. They sent us all home at noon due to the air quality. Visibility is really bad.
Well, that's scary.
PG&E is turning off the power for a lot of people in anticipation. See, this is the problem that more and more areas are going to have to deal with, is that the infrastructure is not at all prepared for this kind of stuff. So the power company just goes, "We're just going to shut it down." You know how there's a fire outside? You guys should light candles. Make sure that's a good plan.
Actually, that's not a good plan. It's going to make it worse.
So he said, thought you might want an update from the front lines. So there it is. That's what I told Mary Santora when she said, "I'm going to Seattle." I'm like, there's going to be smoke. It's going to be coming up to Seattle. It just comes up the coast there.
It really is kind of cool, though, when you look on Google Maps. It shows you, like, where the fires are.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's a good feature.
So is your head just constantly surrounded by smoke?
No, there's no smoke here.
Well, you're probably going to get out. Where are you now? Seattle or Portland or where?
I've seen you smoking.
I'm in Portland now, but you do know that Washington and Oregon and California are different states, right?
All right, smartass. The smoke it wafts up there. You give it some time and it goes up
into the air.
Huh?
And maybe it swirls around, but it's not like it's on the map. It's not like
no, but for people who live in Washington State and Oregon, the wind shifts and it pushes. A lot of that smoke goes into those states. Every time there's a huge fire like that, Seattle has to contend with it. Mm-hmm. Portland contends with it.
Well, we haven't contended with any smoke or anything, nothing like that. Just me dropping hot fire on stage.
Yeah!
You're pooping on stage?
All right, man. Yeah, she's taking huge dumps on stage. She's really expanded her wings into performance art, and I think it's starting to pay off.
Mary, did you hear Bert Kreischer and Bobby Kelly shout you out on Bert's podcast?
No.
Oh, it's because it was me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I haven't been on the show in 10 days, and the first thing you do is tell me you're on it. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy. Bill, should I play it for Mary?
Yeah, why not?
Do you want me to play it for Mary?
Yeah, play it for Mary.
Right now.
I mean, she'd probably love to hear it.
I can't see why
I'd
not.
like to hear it.
Would you like to hear it, Mary? Yeah, okay.
Comedy is getting big. It's huge right now. And you go into these towns and like Cleveland. I go to Cleveland and the comics there are so fucking great. So I do a one-nighter there and they jump on the show. But they also help put together the show. Like Bill Squire.
Bill Squire's amazing.
One of the funniest fucking guys ever. And he'll help.
And one of the things, not to cut you off, but one of the things I love about Bill Squire is he's not woke at all, but he's very heartfelt and a very sensitive guy.
Yeah.
And if you are telling a joke that's a little f***ed up,
yeah.
He won't correct you. He'll just say, "Hey, that joke, I'll just give you another side of it, another angle." Yeah. And I love Bill Squire. He's f***ing great.
Very funny guy.
Mary, is it intimidating to be best friends with one of the funniest guys ever?
And who's that?
According to Bert Kreischer and Bobby Kelly, it's Bill Squire.
No, that's awesome. That's a really cool shout out, man. Good for you.
One of the funniest guys ever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
Good stuff. Nobody's ever said that kind of stuff about me.
Right?
last night I was after I got off stage, I was working with Dan Cummins, and he said his wife said something about female comedians, and he said, "Mary's not a female comedian; she's just a comedian." So that's the same, right?
Yeah, you
Did
are a
she ask you to
comedian.
stop doing so much stuff about weight and
Yeah.
what was that? All that stuff? I
learned
can't
my
remember.
lesson.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the shows here have been absolutely awesome, though. Seattle was great. It was beautiful. I mean, this time of year up here is unbelievable. And it was just such a cool city, and I've only been in Portland 2 days, so I haven't done much exploring yet, but this part of the country is incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there. Have you gone
Yeah,
apple
I'm like-
picking?
I have not gone apple picking, no.
Oh, all right.
Go pick some apples.
Go pick
had
some
breakfast
apples.
Today. Do they have good apples up here?
Washington
What
apples.
is known for?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I had hash browns in my hair today when I was shopping, so I don't know.
You had hash browns in your hair.
I was
Is that
in
some
the
weird sex
Patagonia
thing?
I was
store.
going to say, that's not the way you're supposed to consume them.
No, listen to this. I'm in the Patagonia store because I'm like, okay, maybe I'll buy myself a nice coat because I don't own a coat. And
In
I'm
Portland,
there shopping
Patagonia
around
store
and-
is what they call the grocery store. It's just the same thing.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked out, I saw that I had 2 chunks of hash browns in my hair, and I was like, oh, they didn't take me seriously at all. This is why no one came up to help me. So that's good. But yeah,
2 chunks of hash browns.
Did you get
So
a
the-
coat?
I didn't get the coat, but I ate the hash browns.
Out of your hair. Yum. Well, why let them go to waste?
I like that.
There's a video of me eating it right out of my hair on my Instagram. If you guys want to check out my story.
No, we'll take your word for it.
No, it's been good though. The West Coast hasn't changed me at all. No, it's been awesome. I'm at the Portland Helium this weekend with Dan Cummins. They added a 5:00 show tomorrow.
5 o'clock?
So 5 because the rest of the shows are either sold out or right near it.
So are there
They
3
have
or
a
4?
5 p.m. Saturday. It's 6. 1 Thursday, 2 Friday, 3 Saturday.
Wow. You're killing
Yeah,
it.
so I don't know how a 5 p.m. show is going to go, but we'll see.
I think if they're Dan Cummins fans, it's going to go just fine.
Early bird special.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, and I've done some independent shows, and I did a couple little things at a brewery and a winery, which was awesome. There was probably one of the best sets I've ever had was at this little winery in Salem, Oregon, called Cubanismo Vineyards. It was like 60 people in a tiny little tasting room. We had no mic. Like, it was not set up for success at all, but this crowd was just off the rails. They were so great. One lady was telling me about all the mannequins she has in her attic, and it was very creepy. And the crowd work went well, but it was a super fun show. So, yeah, I've had a very successful trip.
Well, good.
What?
Nothing. I'm
No,
glad
sounds
you're
like a
doing
good time,
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm meeting people who own mannequins.
Yes, that too.
Were they always mannequins, or did they become mannequins? Did she turn them into mannequins? Yeah.
I was like, were these at one point your children? No. Yeah, but do you need to let these people go? Do you just refer to them as mannequins? No. It's been she like bought them as like a prank on a bachelorette party or something, and then I don't know. It was a whole long story, but it ended up making the show really fun, and it ended up being a great night. So, yeah. Life is good, man.
All right, good. And you're back when? Tuesday?
Tuesday. So, yeah, I have a red-eye Monday night. I fly in, and I land at like 9:30 in the morning. I leave here at 11:30 at night. So I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to be back in on Tuesday.
All right. Well, have fun this weekend. And that early bird special.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I haven't found any. I'm staying downtown Portland, so I think I need to go out a little further to find you guys a rummage sale. I haven't found any yet.
Okay. Well, if your flight leaves super early, make sure that you put enough breakfast in your hair.
I will.
Yeah,
I'm
if you don't
gonna
want to
put
get hungry on the plane.
eggs under my hat. More
Right.
hash browns in my hair. It's fantastic.
Right. All right.
I'm excited.
Bye,
I'll
Mary.
see you guys in a couple days. I miss you.
All right, miss you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, here's a chance for you to win $1,000. You can go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword JUMP to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's JUMP to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Alan, that haunted house says that they can use their biggest fears against you. Your biggest fears against you.
Yeah, if you don't want to get hungry on the plane.
Your biggest fears against you. 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 Your biggest fears My biggest fear is
bunch of
getting a
girls that want
woman
me to-
pregnant.
Yeah, a bunch of girls trying to get me to commit.
How would they know that?
Huh?
How would they know that?
It's silly. The people are telling me what's in all that for what they've read about what's in that 40-page waiver. The guy's just making stuff up. It's like, we can pull your teeth, we can hit your limbs with tools, you know. And the people aren't going to read it so that nobody goes, wait a second.
Yeah, no one's.
I don't want
It's like Van Halen and the brown M&Ms.
I really want
Right.
someone to come there with like an attorney, like, "Hey, Bruce, get on it."
Bruce.
And then he just starts. All right, I got my magnifying glass here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be yeah. Stupid.
I ran it past Jim Legal.
People are gonna be
He said,
pooping
"No
on
way."
you.
Can't do it. Jim Legal out.
Super smooth
Very
today.
smooth, yeah,
very smooth
very
today.
Friday.
Oh, boy.
Did you see the lady chuck the blender at McDonald's?
I saw it at AlanCoxShow.com. I didn't watch it. I saw the post.
It's worth watching. It's
the manager, not a customer.
It's
I'm
not
like,
a
why
customer.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a manager that. So this lady's in there for like 25 minutes waiting for the manager to fix her order, and then finally she's like fed up, so she goes and gets all her food that she ordered. And she's like, "I don't want this. Give me my money back." And the manager is ignoring her for damn near half an hour, and then she just gets pissed and starts throwing her food at the manager, and the manager whips a blender at her head and knocks her down and like breaks her nose.
She got a full-on shiner.
She got messed up by this
Why
thing.
do these videos always happen at a McDonald's? It's never a Burger King. It's never a KFC. They're always at McDonald's.
Got a lot of traffic.
See, also, it's like, don't throw. She's throwing her food. I mean, obviously, you're not supposed to throw a
and
blender at
she's-
somebody, but
yeah, she was, but she's also there for 25 minutes, and you can tell that this manager is ignoring her on purpose because she doesn't want to deal with her.
And this is one of these like industrial blenders.
Yeah,
That
oh yeah,
thick glass,
yeah.
and you know,
it's serious.
I know all blenders are pretty thick, but
You can see
wow.
the video at AlanCoxShow.com, and it is
Looking right now.
Yeah,
That's pretty bananas.
Order to ask for a refund.
Then it's like you're
No, it's only out of one. Or is it?
I think
so
it's fine.
what choice do I have? I don't have to put up with this, so I went and got the food. I want my money back. And that's kind of where it all
Why do I only hear it out of one side?
I feel like I hear it on both.
No, it's only
on one
Okay.
side.
Maybe I'm just going deaf in one ear.
Bill's his one eye was going blind.
Yeah.
Now
Is it-
he's going deaf in one ear.
Well, is it worth her being a millionaire? Because that's what she's gonna be. McDonald's is gonna settle this like
Oh, yes.
yesterday.
Yes. She threw a blender at my head, broke my... Oh, my God.
So I'd be like, okay, so I will let you guys settle for $10 million.
And knocks her on her ass, too.
Oh, I would put an extra fall in
Unless
there.
that's like a LeBron flop or something. But
Yeah, well, don't take a Happy Meal to a blender fight. It's one thing for someone to throw a little food at you, and then all of a sudden they're chucking industrial kitchen equipment
Yep.
at you. You're like, oh, down.
throws a blender at her, causing her to go down like their milkshake machine. Very nice. Well done,
Pretty
Bill.
proud of that.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, let me. That's at AlanCoxShow.com. You want to watch that there, along with a lot of other things. You can watch this
Last
live
up.
show. And, oh my God, Chrissy's Instagram. Hi.
There's a lady with a cleavage, and she's got a hidden camera, and women and men are taking peeks at her boobies.
Hidden cleavage camera. Where
Yeah.
did she hide it?
It's in one of the buttons on her
Oh,
blouse.
okay,
Yeah.
good. I'll check that out.
Her shirt wasn't ripped, though.
Dr. Ryan Berglund will join us around 5:20 for our next segment of Is It Red? Guys, if you've got issues down there, he's a urologist from the Cleveland Clinic, and he joins us periodically throughout the year to help out. So if you've got questions for him, you can email them to me early. Otherwise, we'll take your calls and texts when he joins us later on.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.